Welcome to the Global WarWatch Network.
We are jumping right into some breaking news today coming out of the Gulf of Aden. Another ship has been attacked, and it's part of a really concerning pattern in one of the world's most vital waterways. So let's break down what we know so far.
Okay, so first things first, let's just get into the hard facts of this latest incident.
So this all went down about 140 miles off the coast of Aden, Yemen. The ship's captain reported hearing a splash and an explosion nearby. I mean, that's a pretty clear sign of an attempted strike. But here's the good news. The vessel and its entire crew are safe. They're actually continuing on their journey. Right now, nobody has claimed responsibility for the attack.
So if nobody's claimed it, why is everyone looking in one particular direction? Well, to understand that, we need to look at the regional context and a pattern that has become pretty undeniable.
All eyes are on Yemen's Iranian-backed Houthi rebels. And for good reason. They've been behind a whole series of similar attacks on ships in this exact area. And even though they haven't claimed this one yet, it's not unusual for them to wait hours or sometimes even a day or two before putting out a statement. This attack fits their playbook perfectly. This gets us to the really big question. Why? Why are they doing this? Because this isn't random piracy, not at all. This is a very targeted campaign, and it has a stated political goal and a huge global impact.
The Houthis have been pretty clear about their motivation. They say these attacks are a direct response to the war in Gaza. In their own words, they are acting in solidarity with Palestinians. So that ties this whole maritime campaign directly to that larger conflict on land.
Now, if you're wondering why this matters to you, no matter where you are in the world, just look at this number. $1 trillion. That's the estimated value of goods that used to pass through the Red Sea every year before these attacks really ramped up. This isn't just some regional security problem. It's a massive disruption to the global economy.
You know, it's so important to see that this latest attack isn't just a one-off event. It's really the next step in an ongoing cycle of escalation. So let's take a quick look at the recent history to see how we even got here.
If you look back over the last couple of years, this campaign has just fundamentally changed shipping in the Red Sea. We did see a brief pause in the attacks during a ceasefire in the war, which really shows you how connected these two things are. This activity also led to a weeks-long campaign of U.S. airstrikes against the group, but things have gotten deadlier. I mean, just this past July, Houthi attacks actually sank 2 vessels, and tragically, at least 4 crew members were killed.
And this is absolutely crucial to understand. You can't look at this attack in the Gulf of Aden like it's happening in a vacuum. It's really just one symptom of much wider tensions that are simmering all across the Middle East.
So what else is going on at the same time? Well, for one, Israel has just launched a new ground offensive in Gaza City, which is a major intensification of that conflict. Meanwhile, you have diplomatic tensions just skyrocketing over the expected UN sanctions against Iran for its nuclear program. All these events are interconnected, creating a real pressure cooker environment.
And just to give you a sense of the history here, the source material also points back to a previous 12-day war between Israel and Iran. During that conflict, the United States actually bombed 3 of Iran's atomic sites. So this backdrop of direct military conflict isn't ancient history. It's a really important part of the context for today's events.
So, what this all boils down to is a massive question mark. As these attacks on shipping continue, and maybe even escalate, how is the international community going to respond? How do you secure a shipping lane that is absolutely vital for global trade? Believe me, there are no easy answers here.
And that's all we have time for today. Thank you so much for joining us. If you found this breakdown valuable, we'd really appreciate it if you could like, share, and subscribe to the Global WarWatch Network. It really helps us continue to bring you this analysis.
And we want to hear from you. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. And for more updates and analysis, be sure to follow us on social media. All the links for that are right there in the description. Thanks again for watching.